What is up, guys? It is Robert of Movies with Me, and welcome to the Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle movie review. Now, there won't be any spoilers in this movie review, of course, but I got to see this movie really damn early. I'm talking about like a month or 2 months early. Kind of forget. Uh, but I decided to just make this movie review now. I probably should have made it earlier since when I saw it, but I didn't. And here we are. So reviews are out. So I'm like, all right, let me put up my review. This movie stars Karen Gillan, Dwayne Johnson. You got Jack Black, Kevin Hart. There's a lot of damn people in this movie, and it's also directed by Jake Kasdan. Now, to me, I looked at this movie the first time I saw the trailer, and I saw all the outrage to they're stealing my childhood, and I was like, who gives a shit? It looks like it's gonna be an alright movie that maybe might be alright or be just bad. Turns out it was actually above my expectations. It was actually not bad. It was not bad. I actually quite enjoyed myself, to be honest. Now, this is coming from someone that has no nostalgia to the original Jumanji. I know I saw it, but I just have no nostalgia to it. It happened, and I saw it. Nothing. I'm not attached to the movie at all. But this movie, I gave it a chance. I said, let's check it out. Let's see how it is. And you got some solid, funny performances with a pretty good, like, different take on like a Jumanji thing where it's a video game, and so you still have these kind of things. But I gotta say, as a gamer, there are a lot of times where some parts make me cringe because they say some kind of video game terminology and stuff, but it just sounds stupid, or they magically like they do like some kind of stuff with like Atari, and I think he says, "Is that an old Nintendo?" And I'm just like, the fuck? I don't know. It's something. It's just some things like that kind of bother me, but that's because I see those flaws as a gamer. It just kind of frustrates me. I think the movie was pretty funny. The villain itself, they have a villain that's pretty fucking stupid and horrible. And it was weird because they set a precedent there are some things that they kind of set a precedent, like when it's a cutscene in the game, they see the cutscene, but then sometimes they would cut away from the characters and just show the villain, but they didn't see that. And I'm like, but if it was like a video game, that AI wouldn't really be interacting with other people. You would see it would be like a cutscene. And so I'm like, well, how are you gonna do like, oh my god, they're showing cutscenes, it's pretty cool and it's pretty funny, okay, but then just change that in the middle of the movie and be like, nah, never mind, we want to show the villain, but we don't want them to see the villain. So it's kind of like a scapegoat. It's like, all right, well, that was kind of dumb. And it's funny to see, Jack Black. He is actually taking the body of a girl, so he's pretending he's a girl, and Dwayne the Rock Johnson is making it where he's built, and so he's seeing his muscles and stuff for the first time. He's like, whoa! And then the guy who is jacked and like a football player, he actually became short, so he's like Kevin Hart. And then hold on, let's also talk about one more, which is Karen Gillan. She's a shy girl and all that kind of stuff, and very, protective of her body. But it turns out she now Karen Gillan, and she's like a badass with this crop top and short shorts and shit. And she's like, why am I wearing this in the jungle, but the thing is, everyone seems different. But Kevin Hart plays the same fucking guy he plays in every fucking movie. And it's just so frustrating to me because everyone else did good. And don't get me wrong, like, he's good at being himself. I guess you could say that. I guess that's a compliment. But it's like, I would love to see Kevin Hart play someone that is not himself. I would love to see him in a Blade Runner 2049 and do some serious acting, see how he is. Because he's always, for the longest as I can remember, he's like, I'm short, laugh at that. Like, really? Height isn't funny? Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, you're a fucking jack, dude. You could probably take on a lot of people. It's like, it doesn't matter about your height. You're fucking ripped, dude. Have you seen Kevin Hart? He's jacked. And so it's like, I can't take it where he's a scared guy that's happens to be super fucking jacked. It just doesn't make sense, and they always put Kevin Hart into that character role. He is literally typecasted as that, and that sucks. Because I would love to see Kevin Hart actually try something different, but he never is doing anything different. He is the same exact guy in Jumanji, and that's so damn frustrating. And I think the movie isn't as funny as people probably thought it was. There's a lot of times where people were cracking up in the theaters. but it was like slapstick comedy. Like someone would get punched or fall, and then people were like, ah! And I'm like, whoa, dude, was that really funny? I didn't think that was funny. Like, have you not seen enough comedies to the point where something getting hit isn't that funny? Like, really? But there are some humorous moments. There are some sequences where they kind of stretch the joke out, and it's pretty damn funny. I like that a lot. But other than that, I still thought it was a pretty okay movie. I thought it was enjoyable though. You could sit down, you can enjoy it. The villain's pretty bad, but it's kind of like that if you can't see Star Wars, I guess check out Jumanji. So overall, I'm gonna give Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle a 6.5 out of 10. It's a very okay movie. I was actually gonna give it a 7. I was gonna say yeah, it's a good movie, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, nah. I'll say it's very okay because it's not that memorable. Once you get out of it, you're not going to really think about it ever again unless you absolutely loved it, which I don't think anyone's going to really absolutely love it. But it's definitely a movie that you could sit down and laugh for like, an hour and 40 and kind of enjoy it. Just be kind of frustrated with some things that they do. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.